EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From La Jolla, California, just north of San Diego, live second-round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. So much to behold here at Torrey Pines: the ocean, the cliffs, the trees, the green grass, the blue sky, maybe even a paraglider or two as we check out the Friday leaderboard. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 1 entering play. This second round getting going from Torrey Pines, the second tournament of the year, and really the story folks are talking about has been the play of our featured golfer here. The win last week out at the American Express in that first ever professional appearance. And now here we are 5 days later, and Frank, that same name is up near the top of the leaderboard once again.
I'm even more impressed this week, Rich. Game that you have and adapted to this golf course, you just flat out good.
Boy, he got that right on the center of the club face. A big drive there to get the round started.
Well, it was either too much for breakfast or a little too much club, and that's going to leave a very tough downhill next one.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And with it, he'll take over the top spot on the leaderboard here on this Friday. Well, the second hole here at Torrey Pines South is by no means long, but by the same token, it's not easy. It's a strategic play, certainly off the tee. Put yourself in position, get a good angle at that whole location. That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. Call it 74 yards here as he's set for his second. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
We're looking at a right-to-left break here, but it demands Spanish hands. It's all about feel, not much break, but it will have speed.
good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. That finished off for par here at the second, and the lead's going to remain 2. With La Jolla and the blue Pacific in the distance, we move ahead to the picturesque 201-yard par 3 third. Club selection can range from a 9-iron to a hybrid, depending on conditions, and you definitely don't want to be long here. Well, next week the California swing continues. We head up the coast to Pebble Beach. There's nothing like it. The AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
Yeah, it started all those years ago with all the Hollywood stars. The great Bing Crosby used to be called the Clambake, but look what it's turned into now. Now golfers are the stars. And if you want to be part of this, there is no better place. Come to Pebble Beach.
And now, problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee.
Getting there. That lie was thick. At least we're out of that stuff. See what we can do now.
That one in for a bogey here at the third. And with it, the lead is back down to 1. Here's one of the really good par 4s at Torrey Pines South. Not only is it scenic, but it's challenging, and it requires a good tee shot, well struck in play, and you're happy to walk away with a par here.
Nice long tee shot. Fairway does get narrow down there. A little unlucky to get into the first cut.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay the third.
Coming at it from 116, coming off a bogey on the previous hole. Got to get it back here.
That's a disappointment right there.
Considerably short.
and that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay at 7 under. Next up here at Torrey Pines, the par 4 fifth, measuring 454 yards. Good tee shot should take the fairway bunkers out of play. This par 4 fifth here at Torrey Pines South measures 454 yards. That's not overly long by today's standards. The key here is to keep your tee shot out of those fairway bunkers. If you do and you're in the fairway, you have a reasonable chance to get out of here with a birdie. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
Just needed that little bit more. I know it's 10 feet, but come on, I want it a little bit closer.
Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And fresh off the 65 in round 1, he'll move to 1 under for his round today. Well, after 3 lengthy par 4s in the first 5 holes, this 564-yard par 5 sixth is a welcome sight. Frequently downwind, dogleg right. Eagle is a possibility, but birdie far more likely. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. 4-footer here for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he's got it to 2 under for the round, 9 under now for the tournament. On now to another lengthy par 4 on this front side here at Torrey Pines, the 462-yard 7th. Tee shot down the left side is your best bet if you can do it. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4.
I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
How about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par. Some tough par 3s on this South course. Here's another one, the 177-yard 8th. This hole deceptively uphill. Might be worth grabbing an extra club, maybe even 2, to cut through this ocean air and cover that deep front bunker. Nope, that's not going to get there. It's into the bunker short of this 8th green. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Well, this is a strong par 5 to close out this front side. It measures 615 yards. Obviously, it's going to be reachable into by only the longest hitters, but still, if you play it the right way, drive in the fairway, the appropriate layup, you can make a birdie. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything in the fairway.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Oh, how about that for a blast out of the bunker? Nearly hold it for eagle. Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th. That'll mean this is a 32 on the front, 4 under par. We start the backside at Torrey Pines with the 454-yard par 4 9th. This one not as daunting as some others here with a good tee shot. Birdie definitely a possibility. And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
108 yards left. Tough win for a right-hander coming from left to right.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. So that's in for par to start this backside. He's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Always like to see a par 3 where you have to hit maybe a long iron, even a hybrid or a fairway wood, and that's the case here at the 11th. If the wind is blowing, already on the card it's 225 yards, but it can play upwards of 240, 250 yards. Need to be at your best on this shot. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Yeah, had to be careful with that one. Couldn't be too frisky, and that's not too bad. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. Up next, the 505-yard par 4 12 to Torrey Pines. You can be aggressive off the tee here, and you should be, because if you do not hit a good drive, you're not going to get it home in 2. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now back toward the ocean. This his second at 12. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday. Moving now to the massive 621-yard par 5 13. You'll need a drive of 240 yards plus to carry that canyon. And if you go for the green in 2, the second shot has to carry 260 yards or so. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You'd be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at minus 12. We now arrive at the 437-yard par 4 14th at Torrey Pines. The canyon running along the left side of the fairway is the danger here. So here at the 437-yard par 4 14th, that canyon that you can see running along the left side is pretty to look at. But obviously you want to stay away from there because you can make a big number if you hit your tee shot down there.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Now this for another birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And the 15th hole is up next. A par 4 at 480 yards. Not a whole lot to it. A tee shot of the fairway should leave you with a reasonable approach into a green with bunkers left and right. And that's going to make its way out of the eucalyptus trees that line this 15th fairway and into the rough. Ooh, that's where the wayward previous shot will cost you. Failed to reach the green from the rough, and now it's time to scramble. Not going to be easy. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Nope. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And this is going to drop that lead down to 3 shots. So now to the final par 3 here at Torrey Pines South. It is the 16th, 227 yards, good hole with those 3 bunkers protecting the green. There is that slight opening in the front. It would take an outstanding shot to give yourself a chance to make a birdie. Okay, that one's dancing. Chance now for another birdie.
Yeah, and over a putt like this, you've really got to trust the fact you've banked the practice, you trust the process, and certainly trust the line.
That's a good putt. Just needed a little more behind it. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll remain right where he is. Next up, the penultimate hole at Torrey Pines, 443-yard par 4. Have to avoid the fairway bunker, 275 yards down that right side. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. From an ideal location, middle of the fairway, this his second.
It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
Now this for another birdie.
And putt coming up a ridge, one you might have to hit a little firmer to take some of the breakout.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. This 18th hole is not overly long, 570 yards, a par 5, and it's straight. Should be able to get home in two, but the key is you have to keep it in the fairway. If you hit it in that rough, you're more than likely going to lay up short of that pond and try to make birdie the conventional way. But if you hit it in the fairway, good opportunity to go for it in two and finish your round with an eagle. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. All right, I know it's not the highlight shot, getting home on the par 5 and 2, but maybe it's a smart shot. Chance now for another birdie. That's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double take, Frank. Our featured golfer with a commanding lead through 36 holes. So far, it's just been just a clinic again. I know I use that word a lot, Rich, but it looks like two different players. One at the top and the chasers. Different lead. So our featured golfer through to the weekend. We'll be with you Saturday and Sunday from Torrey Pines, both days starting at noon local. We'll see you tomorrow on EA Sports.